We are back with round 2. Today we are comparing the Parisian Restaurant, which is seed number 1, versus the Brick Bank, seed number 8. In round 1, we had a bunch of upsets. In the top 5 seeds, only 2 of them moved on to the second round. So we had a lot of upsets. In this particular matchup, these two were seeded higher than their opponents in round 1, and they came out on top. So in this particular matchup, we did not have any upsets, but we'll see today how we do, if the Parisian Restaurant can hold strong or if the Brick Bank can upset the Parisian Restaurant. We'll kick off our comparison with Colin telling us how he sees the two sets in comparison to one another.
All right, so we've got two sets that are in generally the same era of modulars, but I think there's a little bit of key differences, right? One, of course, the Brick Bank is a corner building compared to the straight building of the Parisian Restaurant. That has both advantages and disadvantages. When you look at the Brick Bank, it has a nice long sidewalk on both sides, allows you to have more storefront and maybe a little bit more, different things. And it allows you to have different things going on with the exterior. But the Parisian Restaurant is, although it's a straight building, has a lot going on in the exterior, a lot of great details, and just looks absolutely charming with its French architecture. The Brick Bank is very blocky, very formal in its architecture, which makes sense for a bank. I really enjoy the roof on the Parisian Restaurant. It's fantastic the way that they have the bow slopes used there on the third level, the white croissants, the seashells, all that stuff. Now, the Brick Bank has a really great skylight and chandelier combination that I think works really nicely, but I would give the edge there to the Parisian Restaurant. I also like the way the Parisian Restaurant deals with the second level and the window architecture, the snot techniques that are put in there. Really well designed, really well thought out, very creative, and I think looks absolutely fantastic. Finally, I also really enjoy both sets in terms of the sidewalk ambiance. The bench on the Brick Bank is really nice. The sidewalk detailing outside the main door is really nice. But I think I have to give the edge to the Parisian Restaurant. It's got the nice red awning with the dark red and the Chez Albert sign out front. It's got the dark red sidewalk that leads to the main entrance. I will also say that the flowers in the outdoor eating area are really well done, as is the little shout out to the cafe corner, the Chez written in plates in the outdoor dining area. So I might give the edge to the Parisian Restaurant there as well. But I'm curious to hear what Autumn has to say in her comparison.
So they're both very nice looking, but the Parisian Restaurant just looks so cute with the signs and the little garden thing. But the Brick Bank has that really nice banky feel. In the interior, in the Parisian Restaurant, someone is proposing, which is weird. In the Brick Bank, there's this really nice chandelier. So they're both really good sets. Mommy, what do you think?
You can tell, as Colin said, that these are from the same era because they have a lot of similarities in how they're designed. I think that the textured details along the facade of both buildings seems very similar, and I think that makes them both look really nice. I do prefer the curved roof line of the Parisian Restaurant versus the flat roof of the Brick Bank. Both of them have really nice interior tile on the first floor, but the Brick Bank has a larger interior, especially on that first floor. The Brick Bank goes all the way back to the very edge of the base plate, so it's just got more room to work with inside. However, they don't use all of that on the second floor, so it's really just the first floor that's larger, and then there is no third floor. It's just 2 floors, whereas the Parisian Restaurant, you get 3 full floors. Even though the building itself is a smaller building, you don't have as much interior space to work with overall, they fill it out pretty well by using all 3 floors. And I think they've done a really nice job with those interiors as well. I'm more impressed with their upper floor interiors than most modulars. The Parisian Restaurant also has really nice outdoor spaces. The Brick Bank does have some benches to sit on, but that's it. And like so many modulars already have benches. So that doesn't really do a whole lot for me. But the Parisian Restaurant has nice outdoor seating both in front of the building and also on this little balcony kind of around the side. And it has these little trees by the stairs. So I think the outdoor spaces are really nice on the Parisian Restaurant. Kiara, what do you think?
I don't really like the blockiness of the brick bank. And I also don't think the colors, like the colors of the laundromat and the bank, really match.
Okay, so those are our thoughts. Let's see how the votes come down. Colin, what's your vote?
I'm going with the Parisian Restaurant. Autumn?
Parisian Restaurant.
Parisian Restaurant for me.
Parisian Restaurant.
All right, it's unanimous. The Parisian Restaurant is moving on to round 3. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, ring the bell. Make sure you watch all of our round 2 matchups and then on to round 3. And always remember,
Keep
building together.